Anna's Organic Food Tales. Today we're going to tell an onion tale, but there are hundreds of onion tales. So today we're going to do a little short fable called the Caramelized Onion. The first thing you have to know is how to cut up an onion, and this is worth the price of admission. So you want to cut your little root end off, cut the little top off. Now those are going to go in your compost bin. Save Mother Earth, right? Cut them in half this way, and we're going to take off the outside skins, also headed for the compost bin. Now, for the caramelized onion, we're going to cut them in larger pieces, but first I want to show you how to chop an onion, because this is one of my pet peeves. You're going to make slices going this direction, and the width of the slices is dependent on the size of onion pieces that you want. Now, all the fancy chefs on TV are now going to tell you to take your knife and cut this direction, right? Great way to cut your hand open. No need to do that. Mother Nature already did it for you. It's got the little rings in it. You don't need to do that. Once again, the direction this way is going to have to do with how big you want your slices. So I'm cutting these nice and narrow. And you can see, there's no need for those middle slices. They're just great. We're going to go ahead and chop these up and add them to our caramelized onion pile. And I'll cut them a little bigger now. And you can put just about any size, any shape, any kind of onion into your caramelized onions. It's a great way to preserve onions that you have left. For example, right here I'm cutting like this, in much bigger pieces. There's no need to cut little bitty for this. And also, you don't really want to cut without doing a center cut, otherwise you get big long strings, and if you're trying to eat onion soup and there's big long stringy guys in there, not good. Now, we're going to take a skillet, put a little drizzle of olive oil, a blob of butter, all of these onions, and remember, you can add any extra onions you've got hanging around. Say you have a green onion, which you always want to cut down the middle this way so you don't have big hunks of onions into whatever you're doing. You can just add these right to your caramelized onions. They're going to cook way down, so you don't have to worry about them getting teeny tiny. Add them in there. Now this looks like a giant pile of onions, but after you cook it slowly for 40 minutes, it's going to look like this. Now you can do 100 things with this. It's a great topping for grilled fish or meat, or instant onion soup. A quart of good homemade stock. We're using turkey stock because that's what we had. A bottle of good beer. Whoops. In it goes. Tie up some herbs. I've got some parsley, some thyme, and a bay leaf. Only reason you tie them up is just so they're easy to fish out later. And cover them up with a good pinch of salt. Let it simmer about 45 minutes. Onion soup. There you go. That's perfect. All you need is a little crusty piece of French bread with some melted cheese on top, and you have classic French onion soup. How easy is that?